Hi guys, I'm Charlie Book Fanatic. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to do the Goodreads tag. I don't know who the Goodreads tag was created by, but I saw it on an app called Books-A-Mino. I'm not sponsored by them, I just mention them a lot because I search for tags on that app. That's where I get my tag ideas from, and this one seemed like a very fun one to do. Obviously this tag is all about Goodreads and what have you read last and what are you going to read next and what do you have on your wish list, those kind of questions. So let's dive straight in. And the first question is, what book have you put on read last? And the last book I read was How to Be Bad by Lockhart, Myracle, and Sarah Mlynowski. And as you can see, I have some tabs in here because those were some quotes from Lockhart. Lockhart is one of my favorite authors, which will be a question later on the tag as well. There were two quotes where I was like, yes, this is the Lockhart writing style I really like. But this is the book I read last and I rated 3 stars. What are you currently reading? I'm going to mix this question together with what are you going to read next, because I'm not currently reading anything. I literally just finished How to Be Bad, so I haven't started anything yet, but the next thing I want to read and will be currently reading soon is Wildcard by Myracle. This is the second book in the Warcross duology, and this book just came out. I am so excited to see how this will wrap everything up, and I have heard mixed things about it, but I still have good hope because Myracle is also one of my favorite authors, so I hope she will wrap this one up nicely. I'm not a huge fan of this cover though. I don't think it matches very well with Warcross, and it looks very weird on the shelf together. But I hope my thoughts on the cover won't be a reflection of my thoughts of the content of this book. What was the last book you marked as to read? For me that is The Princess and the Fangirl by Poston. This is the second book in the Geekerella series. I recently read Geekerella and I rated 4 stars. I really liked it. It was such a cool retelling of Cinderella, and this is the second book in the series. It follows one of the side characters from the first book, and I am super excited to see how this will go because it is obviously a retelling of A Princess and the Pauper, and a film star trades roles with this normal girl because they look alike and they will experience each other's lives and they don't really want to go back to their previous lives. So it sounds very cool and I cannot wait to read a retelling of this story because I never have before. Do you use the star rating system? And yes, I do. Although I do have a spreadsheet on my own where I do use half stars, and you can't use half stars on Goodreads yet, and that's very disappointing. I hope they will implement that in some update in the future. But yeah, I do use like half stars, but on Goodreads I like round it up or round it down based on my feelings on the book. Are you doing a 2018 reading challenge? And I am. My challenge for 2018 was to read 50 books, and I already achieved that challenge halfway through the year. Do you have a wish list? I do. I will leave a link down below to my Goodreads page where you can see my wish list. I do have a lot of books on there, so I'm not going to mention all of them, but there are a lot of different books on there. Books I'm anticipating, books I've already read and really loved and just want to add to my collection. What book do you plan to buy next? I think it's going to be American Blonde by Jennifer Niven. It's the 4th and final book in the Velvet Jean series, and I really just want to wrap the series up and see what kind of conclusion Jennifer Niven has written to the series because it is one of my favorite series of all time. Also, the editions I have for this series are just gorgeous. Like, look at them. Look at them. I can't wait to just have the 4th book and see all of these beautiful spines and beautiful covers next to each other. Do you have any favorite quotes? I have one quote I will always remember. It will always be my favorite quote ever. And that's a quote from All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. This is a book that means so much to me. And the quote is, "You are all the colors in one at full brightness." Said by Theodore Finch. Who are your favorite authors? I already mentioned a couple of them like Myracle and Jennifer Niven, but there's also Ryan Groden from the Wolf by Wolf series. There's Benjamin Alire Sands from Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Danny Nelson, who wrote The Skies Everywhere and I'll Give You the Sun. There's also Emery Lord, who has written When We Collided. Lockhart from We Were Liars. And the last question is, have you joined any groups? And yes, I have, but I barely use the groups feature on Goodreads, to be honest. I only really use the group feature to find new reading challenges I want to participate in, but that's really all I do. This was the Goodreads tag. Let me know down below any of your answers to these questions. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? Please tell me in the comments down below. I would love to know. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!